Right. Good evening, my C++ students. Believe it or not, I forgot to record the lecture for you guys. I'm so sorry. What I'm starting the recording for those people who missed the lecture. But what we're doing is continuing with last week's assignment question. Pavelo, just tell me, are you able to see my screen where it says the question?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. So
You want the question?
Oh, great. So last week, Pavelo, we actually displayed enter full name, Hannah, George, or well, we were putting your name in there. And today, what we're going to do is, or what we already did, is try and figure out how I need to pick out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I can't choose any other number. I can't choose 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I can't do that because I need to validate that the person only enters in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So Pavelo, if somebody has to enter in 6, what should the output be, Pavelo?
Incorrect option, and then please choose from 1 to 5.
Correct, correct. So in order to do that, Pavelo, I need to, oh, I forgot to put on video. Maybe I forgot to see me. Hello, there. Camera. Right. So, Pavelo, let's go to my code blocks. Now, there's my code blocks. And this is all that we did last week, right? We did last week. Last week, we went and said, using namespace standard, string first name, welcome to class 1511, enter full name, C in first name, the available times for the flights are, and we even worked out what this \t does. Oh, this should be actually going on the top of it. Right? Okay. Today, all we did is we worked out what Pavelo just told me, that if the person enters in a value more than 5 or less than 0, that means they need to enter it. So let's do a build and run, and let's see if this works. Oh, I should have started recording. It says, welcome to class 1511 flight booking system. Pavelo, P-A-B-E-L-L-O. Pavelo, is that correct?
The E is an A, but it's fine.
Oh, sorry. No. Right,
okay,
Pavelo.
yeah.
It says the available time for the flights are. Okay, you need to sort this out, Pavelo. Can you see? Look at how my C out is and the 8 a.m., 9 a.m., 10 a.m., 11 a.m. We need to sort that. It says choose the time by selecting an option. Only select 1 to 5. Now, Pavelo, you're going to be naughty and you're going to select something else. What does the question say, Pavelo? I don't want to change things right now.
9.
9. So they said 9. I don't know why they wanted to do 9, right? So they pressed in 9. So Pavelo, what do you expect the output to be, Pavelo?
I must tell you that you chose the wrong option. Please choose from 1 to 5.
Right. So it says enter incorrect option. Please choose from 1 to 5. Chantal came in at 6 minutes past 6. So she's going to choose 6. So if I choose 6, it says incorrect option. Please choose from 1 to 5. Vincent is there. Vincent came in at 10 past 6. I don't know why he came in late. So we're going to choose 10. Vincent is okay, Vincent? 10. So yes, it is. It runs over and over and over and over. Now, in programming, that gives you a hint. If something is doing it over and over and over and over again, the person needs to use a loop. And that's how you'll answer this question as well. You need to use a loop in this. So if I had to enter the correct value, which is Chantal came in, okay, there's Maria out there, I think it is 4, it works, right? We'll go to the next step. Now, let's see how did I do this. There's my line. So lines 20 and 21, it says choose the time by selecting an option. Only select 1 through to 5. If the person enters in the incorrect value, that's what I need to do. Now remember, it went over and over and over again, the loop. There's my loop. While choice is less than 0, can you see how we got to think in the opposite? That means we got to think for those people that are naughty, right? Like Pavelo. Pavelo chose 9. Pavelo, I don't know why you went and chose 9. Vincent went and chose 10 because you want to check if the program is working or not. While choice is less than 0, or this is the or operation. the OR operation says that I have a number line, and on the number line, I have 0, all values there. I've got 5 from that point onwards. So I only want to choose numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And inside the loop, I have another value to look for, choice, so that this loop runs from lines 23, 24, 25, 26. Pabelo, you cool with that? Pabelo?
I think it is.
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. So those are that's the lines of code that needs to sort out the incorrect option. Now you'll use this not only for validation of a choice, you can validate a mark as well. So in the instance that a mark was less than 0 or more than 100, you could have said incorrect mark option. And Pabelo, let me see if you understand the use of the while loop. If I had to choose the correct mark in the mark interval from 1 to 100, what would be those values out there? So if this
From 1 to 100.
Yeah.
Would have 0 and 99.
M-A-R-K, mark. And you say 0 to 99. But what if a person that you have 100, Pabelo?
So what do you say again?
If they have
What are we
100,
validating?
we're validating a mark, a mark, a percentage.
Yes.
What must this be?
Oh, so the person must get between 0 and 100.
They must get from 0 to 100. Think about it.
Oh.
What if they didn't write the test? They're going to get a big fat 0.
0.
Pabelo?
Okay, I think it's 0 to 100. Sir.
So 0 to 100.
If mark is 0 or mark is 100.
Mark is 0, mark is 100, right? So let's just test his theory out. So instead of word choice, I'm going to put mark. Let's build and run, build and run. Oh, okay, sorry. So this must change to mark, M-A-R-K. Let's do a build and run. Right. So enter your full name is Pabelo, P-A-B-A-L-L-O, Pabelo. And how much did you get for the test, Pabelo?
60%.
60. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. That'll work, right? Because it's within that. Let's go and test if it's. Let's go and test if Pabelo got 100, right? So if Pabelo got 100, ignore the top, right? Or all that it says out there. If it says got 100, yay, it included that. You saw that, Pabelo?
And we could.
Don't ask me why some teacher would put on -1. Let's do a build and run. Pabelo, and it says -1. It says
negative markings.
Option. Yeah, negative marking. Incorrect option. Enter in -10. Incorrect. Only until Pabelo said he got 60 and it says yes. Right? So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, if I wanted to include this one, you enter a mark or an option from 0 to 100. Right, so that makes more sense. So Pabelo, P-A-B-A-L-L-O, and enter the time by collecting, oh, not time, it's a mark, man. It's supposed to say mark. All right, let me just do that. I don't want the word time, because I don't teach on time and all of that. I showed you all the marks. Isn't that so, Pabelo? Did I do the assignment question in Pabelo?
No, sir.
No.
You didn't.
Vincent, did I do the assignment question you, Vincent?
Never.
Never. I'm showing you how to do the marks from 0 to 100. So Pabelo put down -1. Incorrect option. Pabelo got 101. Incorrect option. Pabelo got 60. No, man. Pabelo must get 80. Distinction. Yay. I'm happy. Right?
Yes.
So yesterday you learned one new thing. One new thing. Chantal, are you happy? Chantal. Hello, Chantal. Okay, Chantal's got some network issues. Chantal,
Sir?
are you happy? You learned something new.
Yeah. Yes, I did.
Right, to help you with your
But
assignment.
sir, I have a question.
Yes.
How do we connect the numbers we're choosing to the actual booking? Like, for instance, the person wants to book the number 3, the
Yes.
11 that departs at 11 and arrives at 1:30.
Yes.
How then do we connect the number we choose to the actual booking?
Oh, that's a good point now, right? So Chantal asked me, how do I connect the two? So then, Chantal, we need to go and work on. Let's just put this back to where it was. While Dam and Mark is then greater than 5. So it's now choice. So Chantal wants to now take it one step further. Not the mark, it's going to be. And I'm putting it back to please select 1 through 5. So Chantal, you'll notice after it executes line number 26, it goes to line number 23. It says, yes, I got to correct my choice. I need to now go and do something with this, right? So I need to select an option. And that's where this comes out, Chantal. Right? So select choice. So I'm going to just say, if they selected 1, I need to go and display. I might as well help you a little bit more. Right, so if it was 1, it says, I'm just going to do that for you. Right, so Chantal, you saw that? I'm not going to have any of this. This will,
Yes, sir.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Delete. So if the person entered in 1, then it needs to display that. Now you could have done an if statement, right? If choice is equal to 1. All right, so let's count the C out. Right, let's compile, let's see if there's any errors out here. Choice was not declared in the scope. Oops, sorry. Build and run. Pabello. So Pabello entered. Please enter in the correct time. So Pabello said 1. Yay! 8:05 a.m. to 9:10 a.m. Chantal, do you see that?
Yes, sir, I see it.
Right. If you entered in 2, what would it have done? Chantal? It should have displayed.
Sir?
If you entered in 2, what should it have done?
The 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. one should come up.
Yes. So let's go learn about case. Case 2. See out, and as Chantal quite correctly pointed out, they need to display this, right? All right, and break. Now, we're just displaying this, but you need to do a little bit more in that, right, Chantal? So let's do a build and run.
Yes, sir.
Chantal, C-A-N-T-E-L-L-E, Chantal. Now, Chantal said she wants to go from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. because she's very busy in the morning. So she types in 2. Hopefully, keep our fingers crossed. Yay, 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. Check it out. Chantal, do you understand how the switch operates with you had asked me the question. I actually want to leave this out for next week because I want you all to try it out.
Okay.
Right? Pavelo, do you want to select number 3, Pavelo?
Yes, number 3. But you've carried us towards the right way. on how
Okay,
to-
but number 3, what
But-
what's going to happen with number 3, Pavelo?
If we didn't state number 3, then it's not gonna be there.
Yeah, it's not going to display anything. Vincent, if I press number 4, nothing. Vincent, you want to type in number 4?
Sorry, my network.
Okay, that's
Sorry, sir, my network is a bit bad.
No
Yes.
problem, no problem. Right. So let's go for number 3 there. Just doing quickly. I'm only copying and pasting because time is running out of time, right? Okay, Control C, because Vincent wants to type. He wants to type in T, and 4 there. Right, Control C. Right, let's do a build and run. Okay, Vincent. Vincent told me that he wants to travel at lunchtime, 1:15 to 2:05, right, Vincent? Because he wants to have breakfast with his wife and family, right? So he chose.
Yes, sir.
Right. So he pressed number 4, and it's going to say 1:15 to 2:05 p.m. Yay! And who else is here? Let's see who else is there. Pavelo, you decided to choose number 5. 8 a.m. to 9. Oh, we do number 5. Okay. But do you get, Chantal, does this help you to see what we did on the top here, the switch statement?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, sir, it does.
Right. So this is just the beginning. This is not the end of it all, right? So if I look at my question, it will tell me that you need to go and display the name, the departure, the destination, the travel ticket, and it has to work out total value. That's a lot to do, right? But we actually have started off by answering, please choose the time. You've chosen the correct time. Now it needs to go and display what bookings are there, where it's taking from. It needs to validate it, the flight times, display times, all that goes with it. And that's a little complicated, right? Then we also have to we validated the flight times, seating arrangements you got to work on, calculate the total price, display the ticket, do not use global variables, and they talk about an array for storing departure time and arrival times. So guess what? Now you got to think of using this array storing, right? So we may have to now change our approach of looking at this program. What else they can tell us? Right, there we go. They're giving us some hints out there. And what are the available tickets? Please key in your seat number. And yeah, right. This is just to help you. This is not the answer. I'm only starting you off on how you get to that, right? We still have to work on how you determine the available seats using the array option. Okay. Does that help, Chantal, Pavelo, Vincent?
Yes, sir.
Good.
It helped
Yes,
a lot,
sir.
sir.
Right. Any questions you have?
For today, I'm good, sir.
You're good. You're good.
Yeah, we'll think of some during the week.
Yes. In fact, you have to work on this. You can't leave it for the last couple of weeks. It's impossible. Right, to do this overnight. I can tell you that now. It's not an easy program. Look at
Yes,
also
sir.
the rubric. A rubric means how your teacher will mark your work. It says the use of appropriate header files, named constants, data structures, depending on the logic, how you selected. Look at this. It says a function to validate the flight time option chosen by the user. Oh, now they tell me that I needed to have a function. So guess what? Now we need to change our approach and have a function. Function to validate the book seats. function to display the times. So next week we'll have to work on functions. What we've done, we haven't done any functions with this function. And that'll make life so much easier, because what we need to do is every time an option is selected, we go and select the function to answer the question. All right. Okay. Oh, look at this.
Yes, sir.
There's a two-dimensional array, one-dimensional array, void function, a value function. Oh, look at this. A switch construct for decision making. 2 marks. I gave you 2 marks today. A while loop to validate. That's also a mark. Okay. So we'll end out there because it says end of assignment 3. And hey, we already went 1 hour and 8 minutes. Oh, that's a long time. What's the time now? It's 7:15. I should have stopped at 7 o'clock, but we started a bit late because I don't know, we just made a mistake. Right? Okay. Any more questions, Vincent, Chantal, Pabello? No questions?
Nothing.
No.
Nothing. Okay, then I'll stop the recording and I'll post it in our on YouTube, and please access it, right? Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stop the recording.